Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
Oh, wow. Everyone hates Marjorie Taylor Greene now.
Yeah.
I knew that we would
Even
get
her own party.
bipartisanship at some point. Yes, GOP enraged over Marjorie Taylor Greene's committee outbursts and are threatening to boot her. Aw. Fight. Don't let that bag out of the bag of rats.
Yesterday's one of those days where I was like, oh, which stupid thing are you talking about with Marjorie Taylor Greene? She kept doing it over and over.
More than once.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. She's such a disgrace. So she calls Secretary Mayorkas a liar.
Right.
And gets her words struck down.
And had to be silenced for the rest of the hearing.
Right. It was the no, don't speak clause, which is a thing. No, don't speak. Yes, Dan.
No, don't speak. Please. Don't speak. Don't speak. No. Silence. Don't speak.
Yeah.
And then, she did the lie again about Eric Swalwell sleeping with a Chinese spy.
That was before, though.
Okay. She is just, oh my God, she is just mentally ill.
Yeah.
Beyond being just a nasty little three-toed piece of work. Oh my God. I mean, oh my God. Do we have, is this her reclaiming her time? Yes. 2023.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Outrage, complete outrage, where China is poisoning America's children, poisoning our teenagers, poisoning our young people.
Fox
How
News?
long are you going to let this go on?
Congresswoman, let me assure you that we're not letting it go on. We are fighting this.
No, I reclaim my time. You're a liar. You are letting this go on, and the numbers.
Well,
No, obviously.
actually, I want you to take the words of the speaker down.
Yes, Mark Greene explaining.
Making a ruling on this, it's pretty clear that the rules state you can't impugn someone's character. Identifying or calling someone a liar is unacceptable in this committee. And I make the ruling that we strike those words.
Sorry, just a point of order, legitimate question.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Did you move to take the words down or to strike them, Mr. Thompson?
Yeah, sorry, I just stepped in. Point of order.
Take them down.
So,
That's what we did.
yeah. My understanding is if words are taken down, that means that the member can no longer speak in whatever the proceeding is that those words were said.
Personal inquiry. Point of personal inquiry.
There's no such thing.
Not a thing.
House, when we strike, it does terminate the time of the individual who is speaking.
Yeah.
So
You're terminated.
the
Bye-bye
gentlelady
now.
is no longer recognized.
Consider that a divorce.
Yeah, I consider it a divorce. You are terminated. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Shut the up. Shut all the way the up until you reach the top of Shut Mountain where there are no more ups to shut.
They did tell her there's one place she could take her.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
Please take your line of bull down to the corner market and sell it there.
There you go.
Because this five and dime isn't buying your line today.
We don't know where the corner market is or which five and dime isn't buying her line
don't
today.
know.
But
In what
she
town,
can
in
go
what
there.
movie?
She can go straight there.
No idea.
You know, someone might know is a famous actor who is who is sleeping upstairs. I don't see any movement in the presidential quarters up there. Maybe if we play Hail to the Chief really loudly, we'll wake my nephew, Paul Fitzgerald, up, who plays the president. Get up! He plays the president in the new Shonda Rhimes Netflix series called The Residents. But he had a very late shooting night, and I there's no light, there's no movement up there. Mr. President!
He asked for an earlier time because he was afraid his call time this morning would be early.
Get up!
Well, if it's the first gay president, should we play It's Raining Men or something like that?
You know
Yes.
what? When that call comes at 3 a.m., you better be
guys-
ready to answer it.
I know what we have to do. You guys need to both put sunglasses on and go up and knock and say your secret, right? Say your Secret Service. Mr. President, Secret Service. Do you have an appearance? You have an appearance on it. Oh, Travis, thank you for finding the one. Is it a Wikipedia?
No, it was like famousbirthdays.com.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
This is the most important part. His aunt is radio host Stephanie Miller.
Well,
I mean, that's his biggest claim. Yeah, he was on Veep and he was
which that doesn't even
fantastic
list.
actor. But,
That's also why I gave it to you, because I knew there was something in it for
Right.
you.
however, the point is,
Stephanie Miller.
thank you. Okay. Get up! I don't
You're
know.
also on his IMDb page.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, and we have a regular Thursday show. We have Carl Frisch and Dr. Redlener and Dana Goldberg. We did move Carl Frisch for the president, who may or may not be up.
Why don't you go knock on his door? You're his aunt.
I'm scared.
Go sing Happy Birthday, Mr. President to him like Marilyn Monroe.
He's a big shot now. I'm afraid that he's going to have Shonda Rhimes cut off my Grey's Anatomy or something. I can't. I'm in season 18 now. Do you understand how critical it's getting? I'm almost to the end of my Grey's Anatomy. They're only in season 19. She's going to have to write some more for me quickly.
You're going to watch Private Practice.
He's a Hollywood big shot that's sleeping in his aunt's spare bedroom.
Because he loves his auntie. And I love my tiny baby nephew. Who's the same height as you are.
Yeah.
Right. That's why it's funny.
I'm going to be his body double. I'm actually going to... I saw that Kylie Minogue's going to be in this new show.
Yes.
So I'm like,
I know.
I want to be his body double on the day that she's
also
on set.
Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Okay.
That's who I
yes,
meant.
I saw that too.
Yes.
This cast is
Andre,
crazy.
Andre Brower,
Yeah.
Jane Curtin. Oh my God, it's an amazing cast. Yeah. So we will maybe hear about it if someone gets up. Can I get my bullhorn? Let's get my bullhorn and hail
he's
to,
gonna love
and hail
that.
to the chief.
Uh-huh.
Should I see if Carl can get in early in case he
Just give him a little emergency.
I mean, what does he have a call time today? Do we know what it is?
Wait, I don't know. He texted me last night at like 10:30,
Oh.
and then he said, "Oh, you're asleep."
Which is, by the way, 11 billion hours after Travis's
Yes.
bedtime.
Way.
Absolutely.
Well, and the other thing is too. At that point, then it's moving pieces because then I had to get to Carl Frisch,
Yes.
where it's 1:30 in the morning.
Sure.
To get him to move, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't know until I woke up this morning, and then I had to wake your nephew up to tell him he doesn't
Yeah.
have to get up early, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Right.
Yeah, well, listen, it's, a finely oiled machine here at the Stephanie Miller Show. If someone would get up, though, it would...
Producing is just a giant game of like Tetris.
Yeah.
Where
It's Jenga.
yeah, it's
Jenga.
if you take the wrong piece out, it all collapses.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
And also, this is why I try not to move pieces ever because this
Yes.
will happen.
Yes. By the way, what's his name? Representative Both Sides Do It, Jeff Jackson. I don't know why. Just anyone that sort of implies both sides do it just irritates me.
I didn't think it's both sides do it.
Well, he's a Democrat, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's young and cute, and I get it. He's doing the TikTokers, as the kids say. But I didn't yesterday tell you more than ever that there is no, both sides do not do it. Marjorie Taylor Greene and George Santos are not the same as Dan Goldman and Jamie Raskin and Adam Schiff. Like he was talking about, what did he say? Most of the angry voices
the loudest, angriest people
are totally faking it. But I'm just telling
that's
you,
usually that side.
I
That's
know
not-
Adam Schiff and I know Eric Swalwell. And I've talked to them both in person and on this show. They are not any different.
No.
Their outrage is real over what is happening to our country and our democracy. You can't watch Marjorie Taylor Greene and not say, "Oh my God, she belongs in, I don't know, the MMA." I don't know.
Everything she
wrestling, something. It's some sort of, for clicks and Fox News.
No,
But
and
that
for
is the point he
fundraising.
was making.
Everything she does is oriented towards fundraising. So
Yeah.
she can send out an email to her crazy followers saying, "Look what I did.
Yeah.
Send me money so I can do it more."
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is there just is no equivalence. It's what we just played with Jamie Raskin. I think they're pissed because, first of all, Democrats prepare a lot more for their own
Yes.
hearings.
Yeah.
Republicans, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, they're idiots and
Right.
they don't prepare. So they keep getting blown up with gotcha because they don't even know the rules of Congress. They don't know,
That's
they
her
don't
job.
study statistics or anything. I mean, so Democrats come A, armed with facts, and B, they don't scream and name call like she does. You cannot say Jamie Raskin that we just played or Adam Schiff or Eric Swalwell are the same as Marjorie Taylor Greene.
But he didn't say they were.
Well, yeah, I know, but he didn't.
You're putting words in his mouth.
He
though.
said
That's-
most of the angry voices are totally faking it, but you can't say that. I don't think in this Congress without saying they're on the right.
Right.
Who is he
That's
talking
true.
about? Is the angry voice that's faking it on the left?
He didn't
Who?
say anyone.
He didn't. He couldn't point to anybody.
That's okay. That's my point. My point is made.
So he's saying the
I
angry
will
voices
now-
are the people who are crazy on the right.
I think you guys started off opposing each other, but then you came around to
Just out of habit.
okay.
Just
I drew her to the dark side.
we're just a couple in the same pattern.
Cecily, I will tell you what to think, and you think it. Okay.
Well, this is why I'm wearing my abort the court. Oh, are we in Handmaid's Tale? Okay, I forget. Oh,
Not until Friday.
Whatever, Trevor.
Not until Friday. We're
Yeah.
not in Handmaid's Tale.
Okay. All right. Yes. But I mean, it's just, it's, again, with judges, both sides don't do it. They have put right-wing lunatics. How about this judge that just okayed the subpoena for Pomerantz? As, you know, Joyce Vance said, oh, I wish that same judge had enforced Jim Jordan's subpoena. I mean, first of all, and it's going to once again blow up in their faces. Like, I don't know how it's good for them to have, right?
Oh, I tweeted this out last night. I know everyone's freaked out, and I get the outrage about it.
Right, just the consistency of okay.
But also the consistency of Jim Jordan's track record with these committee hearings.
I know.
This will turn out not the way he wants it to.
No, I know. Well, Ted Luce said a reminder that the GOP chair of the Judiciary Committee ignored a congressional subpoena and nothing happened. If Mark Pomerantz ignores a congressional subpoena, nothing will happen to him either. But if he chooses to testify, he can provide great testimony against Trump. I mean, they're just idiots.
He's going to drop a bomb on him.
George Conway said, so if Pomerantz testifies tomorrow, the dummies from the House will get to hear from him about the myriad financial crimes, bank, tax, insurance fraud that he believes Bragg was remiss in failing to charge Trump for.
Yeah, they're going to hear a lot more that they don't know about.
Yeah, I know, exactly. What's
it's not
the thing
them.
They say? No lawyer asks a question without knowing the answer.
Thank you.
Right.
Morons. Okay. And Rachel Bittercoffer, can I just say, with the same point we've been making here every day, she said, if you watch Fox News as much as I have to, you know exactly why old white people are opening fire on the first person who accidentally ends up at their house. Fox mainlines white fear into their veins all damn day. Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. It's
right.
It's a different version of boogity brown people. Mm-hmm. Brown people coming for you across the border. Black people from big cities. It's just
gay people from San Francisco.
Oh, boogity homo. Okay. I mean, okay, yeah, and on cue, right? The guy, which one? The one that shot the teenage girl, or am I? Which one is it?
Which one is it? We've had too many.
You got to narrow it down.
3 of them.
Oh, because I've got a fourth one for you.
There is a fourth one.
I got a fourth one coming for you right now.
Oh, yes, the basketball that went in the wrong yard by accident. He shot the whole family.
Yep.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Matt Dowd tweeted it. The 84-year-old white man accused of shooting black teen Ralph Yarl in the head for ringing the wrong doorbell, quote, spent considerable time at home in a living room chair watching conservative news programs at high volume, one of his relatives told the New York Times.
And his grandson this morning is saying, he says some really, really weird
I watched that
stuff.
interview on CNN this morning.
But this is all wrapped into this whole, and, by the way, if we were infuriated yesterday about Fox News, the headlines today, Dominion settlement could save Fox hundreds of millions in taxes.
I know.
What's the other one? Dominion settlement imperils Fox's far-right rivals, meaning that Fox has the money to withstand this.
Sure.
Newsmax and OAN may not, which, by the way, that goes back to the original reason they did that. It's not to lose their viewers to the crazier Newsmax. Yeah. So they may accomplish getting rid of their rivals.
A tax break and get rid of the competition.
And get a tax break, and their insurance pays a lot of it.
Kind of brilliant on Fox News' part. I mean,
evil. It's just like...
Especially to get their insurance to pay for the tax.
I mean,
there's a...
I mean, I guess it's evil, but it's also brilliant.
And they're probably going to have to admit the reason we did this is to get Fox viewers because they weren't doing the big lie, so we had to do it more.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. What a icon.
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe v. Wade. It is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and health care benefits.